Hello toppers, today we are going to discuss one of the most interesting topic and important topic, that is hemoglobin, metabolism and bilirubin synthesis. So let's see how things are happening. So first, we know the life cycle of RBC, which is maximum up to 120 days. After that, this old RBCs enter into the reticuloendothelial system, which is spleen, bone marrow and mainly liver. These three organs are mainly dealing with the breakdown of old RBCs. Once the RBC is getting entered, it is divided into heme and globin. So this protein part will go for the storage or it will enter into the blood. And here comes our heme part. Now this heme part is converted into the most important bile pigment, which is nothing but bilirubinin. And now this bilirubinin, along with this bilirubinin, ferrous part of heme had also secreted into the blood and it will be getting stored. And this bilirubinin is converted into unconjugated bilirubin. Okay. So the most important thing, the enzyme which is getting involved in the conversion of heme into bilirubinin is heme oxygenase. And here this bilirubinin to unconjugated bilirubin, it is because of the enzyme bilirubinin reductase. So all these mechanisms are happening in our reticuloendothelial system. So now what is happening? This unconjugated bilirubin is entering into our bloodstream. So now it is entering into our bloodstream. So this unconjugated bilirubin gets united with albumin, which is present in the blood. So we are having two advantages because of this combination. First one is this unconjugated bilirubin is becoming lipid soluble. So this will help in the solubility of unconjugated bilirubin in blood so that it will easily enter into the next mechanism in the liver. Okay, this will help in the progress. Then second point is exactly the vice versa, that it became water insoluble. So even though if it is present in the blood, it cannot enter into the kidney because of the water insolubility. So we can see normally or abnormally there is no unconjugated bilirubin in urine at any cause. So that is an important reason we should know. Okay. So now let's see what are all the mechanisms happening in the liver. That was also very interesting. So in liver, what is happening? This albuminated bilirubin is entering into the liver. Okay. So here it is converted into conjugated, like conjugation process is happening to conjugated bilirubin with the help of the enzyme UDP glucuronil transferase. Okay. Finally, what will happen? This conjugated bilirubin through the bile duct, it enters into the GIT. That is, we all know that second part of duodenum. So we can consider that the conjugated bilirubin is entering into the GIT in this way. Okay. So once it gets entered into the GIT, because of the bacteria present in the GIT, it will convert conjugated bilirubin into urobilinogen. And this some amount of urobilinogen is converted into stercobilinogen. Okay. So it will get excreted in the feces. So normally we can see some trace amount of stercobilinogen. Let me tell you later how much it would be. And this urobilinogen enters into the enterohepatic circulation. Okay, it gets leaked into the enterohepatic circulation. Like it will enter into the enterohepatic circulation. So once it is entering into the circulation, either it will go to liver or it will go to our kidneys. Okay. So either it will go to the liver, first one, or it will go to the kidney. So this is the two ways urobilinogen is getting entered. So here what will happen in kidney? This urobilinogen gets excreted via urine. Urobilinogen we can see in urine. So simple. So this is the normal mechanism which is happening around. So the most important thing we have to remember here is normally we can see stercobilinogen in feces around 40 to to 80 mg in 24 hours per day. Okay, this is normal. And in case of urobilinogen, we can see 0 to 4 milligram per day. This is also normal in case of urobilinogen. And already we had studied, we cannot, another one thing, let me tell you, serum bilirubin levels, direct one, that is conjugated one, we can see normally from 0.1 to 0.4 milligram per dl, which is very normal. And indirect bilirubin, which is unconjugated one, we can see from 0.2 to 0.7 milligram per dl. These things are very normal. And here comes the $1 million question. What about urine bilirubin? So normally there is absence of urine bilirubin we can see. Like there will be no urine bilirubin. Let me explain you why it is happening. So already we know there are two different types of bilirubin. That is, one is unconjugated bilirubin, then another one is conjugated bilirubin. So already we know unconjugated bilirubin is lipid soluble and water insoluble. So this is the direct answer. Because of water insolubility, it is not filtered by the kidneys. Simple. Okay. And here what is happening with the conjugated bilirubin? This conjugated bilirubin gets directly released into the GIT. It is not entering the circulation. It is released into the GIT, and it is water soluble also. So even it is water soluble, just because it is getting released directly into the GIT, it is not entering the circulation. Because in GIT itself it gets converted to urobilinogen and stercobilinogen. Just because it is not entering into the circulation, it is not filtered by our kidneys. Not filtered by kidneys. So here comes the answer for our $1 million question, that is why urine bilirubin is absent. Urine bilirubin is absent. So this is the answer, and thank you so much.